mu bugumu bwabwe yensi etawambibwangako. Kyova olaba Amerika erina ekintu kyetidde nti bano baggayi beefuula mangu. Era omu ku American analyst yagaye nti kijja kitya abantu bano abali batugamba tulumbe tukube bwe tukubiddewo attacks ezisooka ate beefudde ne bagamba nti ate twabagaye mukube nnyo. Ebintu bibiri, ekisooka bomu teyawula relative wo togibuulira naddala mu nkuba ya Israeli style. Gwe toginyumiza kasita ogigamba nti ku fulaati eno kusulako ONRM yekuba ne bw'aba opposition ali ku kyalo mu kilomita zonna n'owanuupu naye mutwaliramu. Ebyo tunaabinyonnyola enkya yenkuba ya Isirayiri. Kakati bano bagenze okuzuula nga bw'akubayo essimu bamuga jjajjaawo yafudde nti ate kiki tyaye bomu eri tewagiwulidde eyakubye gundi tye yakubye fulaati yonna ne jjajjaawo ti ate twali tulowooza essasi teriweta. The moment you accept that it's all open war and you include a nation called Israel, Israel bombs you. If it is looking for one person on a flat ngabo mulaba in Lebanon that has 700 people, it will bomb the entire complex. Now, the Iranians did not expect this. They thought these guys would go and assassinate leaders like they did. This time, if one leader, let's say, stays on apartments in Kololo, it would not matter even whether your cousin or father is there, they would bomb the entire complex and flatten it. Now, that is how the resentment has started growing. The more the civilian casualties are growing, because remember, these guys have hid under tunnels and caves. The real fighters of Iran, they are not actually dying, other than their leaders that were assassinated. You attack and kill people in a hospital. Now, a hospital, you hit people in ambulances. You hit factory workers based on wrong intelligence. And what I'm hearing, hope I'm hearing the wrong information, that what is happening, they have created double agents in the IRGC who are pretending to send coordinates to the Israeli forces of where the officials of Iran are. And what they are doing, they are actually sending coordinates as our opposition leaders. Obompulira uzaifa. Kati oli yefuula akubira Isiraeli ng'agira why? Yeah. Wano wennyini naye n'abateerawo wa lubongoya. Kati bo bali bajja bakola ki? Kati bano bagaye bannange. Ate munaye nga wakubyemu wa gundi. Nga wakubyemu wa ssennyonyi nti sole ffe baatugambye nti buli we bateeka akapapula ka red we wali ababi. Kakati ne bano ne babayingira. What the Iranian regime did was to infiltrate the leadership and create sleeper cells outside to infiltrate the diaspora. Kati diaspora bwejje yawuza ifange mugamba kubira ddala wano ku fulaati number 2 woba okuba kumba ate wamuweereza we wali foot soldier abadde yeekalakaasa. Kati bano bagenda okulaba nti abasajja ate bakubamu bantu baffe ate mu lutalo yo mu Isirayiri tomubuuza ye ebya sola abigamba afuta bw'aba akugayambye n'agamba ne sola yakubirawo. Kakati the issue is that era kati amawulire ge twakafunawo nti countries have now approached Iran to talk about the opening of the Strait of Hormuz. Kati bukitegedde nti olutalo lugenda kuggwa. Uzaifu okkiriza kati
olutalo lugenda kuggwa.
France French president yakubidde president wa Iran, owa Turkey, owa Russia n'owa Japan. A high level delegation erabika egenda kwesitula egenda e Iran.
Wabula singa kuggwa
a ceasefire very soon. Why? Kubanga Middle East economies ziri wansi. Kakati ono abadde ambuuza nti lwaki aba Irani kugamba omuntu yenna
tuli bangi abadde balina business trips ego Dubai naye kati ffenna tuli wansi, meaning Dubai is not making money.
Yes, of course. Olina kyotategedde. Dubai olutalo luno ne bwe lunaasirika flights ne ziggwa egenda kusooka efune abantu nga miliyoni 4 bafulume baveeyo.
Yes.
Do you know what that means for Dubai's hyped summer mu kiseera kino abantu ne bafuluma? UAE has been sold as a safe nation where you can invest in real estate. Do you know what that means? Rebuilding that image. Hosting a global leaders forum. Bakavaawo bali mu kugikomerera nga ki. So this means egenda kudda emabega hugely because it runs on the tourism sector. Now, it has been having a few problems with Saudi Arabia due to the rivalry that is there. It's only going to widen the gap. At the end of the day, UAE economy, though tebagala kyogerako, is going to be so bad, extremely bad. Era abawagira olutalo luno temukyewuunyisa nga batandika okugamba nti musooke muddeko ewammwe kubanga tetulina mirimu. Kuba ogenda kwala bitanda ki nga batulabisiteba.
Ate ekyanneewuunyisizza lwaki kubigenda mu maaso ate UAE lwaki yakkiriza ne bakozesa ettaka lyo okulumba kano akazinga ke basimbireyo.
Huzaifa, what choice does it have? UAE Dalago, do you think UAE can tell America don't use this base to send this rocket? Does it have that leverage? Also, Iran understands that, and Iran should understand that bano nabo balinga abali mbuwambi. You understand what I'm saying? Tibanga okumbuuza nti naye gwe wakkiriza oti how did you accept military oba ame ya Uganda nejja ewuwonga mu neighbor mu ttaka lyange mu ttaka lyo ne blocking ewa Bobi Wine bannange nandibadde na choice.
Kati
is a first choice.
Honorable kino kiri ekirala kino kirabbe
second Huzaifa. The US is losing big. Trump himself is losing big. You know, there has been the digital economy, Germany trade in crypto. The Russians have had a lot of money in UAE. Anyway, UAE is a collection of free money. Even the Iranians trade through the UAE. So it is not in the interest of the Iranians to hurt the GCC. It will be counterproductive. But Iran, Gamba, now I have nothing to lose. I'm drowning. I either hold on to your foot to Kirire Fenna or ba. A drowning man has no choice. Either give him a floater so kaveyo, but you can't say someone that is hitting this person to drown is holding on to your foot. Ngate gwo mugamba tonka sukira tonziriza. So, who is hell-bent on running this war longer? Now, Huzaifa chiriche wabuziza nti the Iranians, what is that they have? They have that Iranian pride. Now, the Iranian pride has come back to your professor. Okulaba nti bagenda kufuuka nga colony. Kuba after that, now they realize that the talk is about their oil. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, on that, all Iranians say, wait a second, you said you're going to liberate us, but you're already talking about oil. Because Trump is a free guy. Weyamaze Yagambi, you know what? This is going to be a great deal. Just like Venezuela, we'll control their oil. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the moment he said that we will now control their oil, even the Iranians who were opposing said, wait a second, this is not democracy coming. This is economic what? Dominance.
Exactly. My question, Honorable, what the US interests? The US interests vis-a-vis opposition interests.
No, they are Iranians unite. Of course, there are some selfish ones, like the Shah who just wants to come back as a monarch. Of course, he has a few supporters here and there, but the Iranians basically would definitely like, not necessarily their regime as it is now, more democracy to vote for the leaders that they want, but no one to control their resources. And I want to be fair. It's a split society, 50-50. But to give them the following options, for them to lose their independence and be under the control of Israel and the US, and to have this regime, they would rather continue with that regime than lose what they call their decency. Kubanga the Persians, ngabwe bali, in their history, they don't want to be humiliated.
Yeah. Honorable.
Yes.
Mbadde nakala katono kenjagala o highlighting ekondio kembeyo omulala je mbadde nkusaba busabi.
Yeah.
Wayogeddeko ku kigambo kyenkwe naye nze mbeera mu muzikiti awo nga tusaleeta lawuya abasajja ne bayisaamu fi Sudan fi Palestine bannange tuwulirako ayogera Iran
omuzikiti anti wulira ulira ensulunami mujahidini fi kulli makani.
Yes. Kati nyine kino fi Palestine, fi Sudan, fi honorable lwaki njagala kubuuza kino. Kye twakulira
natadde fi Iran.
Yes, omanyi honorable fe kye twakulira e Uganda. Twakula nga situmanyi kiga. In fact abantu banje Uganda bombuuza omushiya kitakimanyi.
Era ffe tetukyetaaga. We are Muslims. We are neither Shia nor Sunni.
Yes.
We are
kati ekintu ekisinga okuneewuunyisa abasiraamu bannamwe bali mu kubatta. In fact ate bano be bayita abashiya be balwanirira abapalestine abasunni naye n'abazungu
be balwanirira abapalestine
naye bamaseeka baba basaba mutalawuye eno afa wakiri omutugano omukwata n'afa naye tasobola kwogera Iran omanyi kyajja okugamba
baseeka b'e Kampala batereezezza dda kati yo Iran bagisabira. No, and the reason is very simple. The news we are getting, money banks atugamba nti Dubai airport era ebadde attacked katuwulirize kuba video eyo bona musobodde tuwa ku mawulire. That's very unfortunate. It's not something that we would like to see. We really sympathize with the people of the UAE. I don't think civilian infrastructure should be attacked, and I think Iran should restrict even to its responses, not to the airports. But because that's civilians, whether even if they are Americans or not, they are using it to exit the country or to enter the country. So it hurts the entire global economy. But it should restrict itself. If it says to the bases, then attack the bases. But I think it's looking for weak spots, a watery air defense. But that's not for me. So your freedom, abantu balowooza mu Uganda temuli freedom oba mu nsenda. Omumerika omugamba nti ono kyogerako obwogezi mu UAE bajja musiba. Takikkiriza. Nakikkiriza. But what am I trying to say? Of course, after the death of the Prophet teyatulekerawo Sunni or Shia, and you must know that. There were two fusions. One, the Prophet was a political leader and a religious leader, plus the head of the judiciary of Islam.
Yeah.
So when he passed on, there was a vacuum. And definitely, struggle for who would lead. Prophet teyalekawo ani gwe yalamira kulembera. Naye buli omu swahaba yamuwa attribute eyiye. Shura bwatuula olukiiko lw'abamanyi olw'abakungu abakulu abaali e Madina mu kiseera ekyo ne balonda Abubakar Siddiq. Waliwo abataamatira. Kitegeeza omulina okuvaamu opposition naturally buli bwe mugenda mu kalulu wafaayo ki?
opposition
abatamatidde bano bagamba naye nga mulonze ali taliiwo. Naye nga nabbi yaga nti of course wabaawo omuntu omukkiriza ennyo ow'amazima ennyo ya Bakari. N'agamba Uthman obukkiriza abo bwaggulu. Umaru singa walibaddewo nabbi omulala ajja yandibadde is extremely brave man. Naye ate Ali bwemba kibuga kyakumanya kyekisumuluzo. Akati obuzibu bwe bajjira kati Uzaifa w'ebiseera ebyaga nti nedda leka bw'aba nabbi avuddewo nga twali tutambulira kumanya nti ye ffe tuga Ali alina okukola ki entego gikwatamu. Kaakati nga waliwo abaga nti nedda leka muganda wange Bakari alina okukola ki ogikwatamu. For you to better understand the history around this, see how all these leaders died. Of course, Bakari died peacefully. Ne Umaru was killed in Ali Muswara. That should tell you the opposition had now started to grow.
Assalamu alaikum.